See, too many times men are just told, yo, man up. Not enough emphasis is placed on the problems, on the anxiety, on the struggles that men have to face daily. So today, boys, I want to be like your internal voice box. I want to be that guy upstairs where these are the signs that if you notice these in your life, these could be massive red flags that you're probably just dealing with mental health issues and you're not alone. Let's hop into this. Number one, you can't sleep. If you have sleep disturbances to the point that, for example, you actually try to go to sleep at night, but you just end up staring at the ceiling for hours without being able to go to sleep, or maybe you do go to sleep, but it's restless sleep. You end up waking up at 2, 3, 4 in the morning early because you can no longer stay asleep. This could be a massive red flag that you're dealing with mental health issues. See, your body should have a healthy sleep-wake cycle where it should easily be able to fall asleep in the morning or at night and be able to wake up around the same time every morning. But see, the interesting thing is that the opposite is true as well. If you're always sleeping, this is also a massive red flag. See, a lot of times when you're dealing with a lot of anxiety or you're depressed or you're maybe a little bit down, all you want to do is sleep to avoid your problems. You feel fatigued. So if you're always tired, groggy, you just want to stay in bed sleeping all day long, again, massive red flag that you probably are dealing with mental health issues. You're probably burnt out and not even realizing it. Which takes us on to number 3. You have a loss of happiness. Look, having a bad day here or there, this is completely normal. You are bound to feel sad on a few days. However, being persistently down and sad, especially when you're doing hobbies and activities that you used to find pleasure in, but even when you do them now, you just feel like you don't even want to do them. I mean, great examples would be like, let's say playing video games, playing basketball, going to the gym, doing stuff that before used to be your favorite pastimes, but now when you do them, they just feel monotone and it's like dragging and you want to just go back to bed and do nothing. This is a massive red flag that you're probably dealing with mental health issues, and seeking a professional is the best thing you can do. And look, if you're starting to think, man, I probably am dealing with mental health, hey, you got to understand, you are not alone. And dealing with this is more difficult than it should be, given that not enough people are talking about it, especially when it comes to us men, because we're taught, yo, you just got to man up. You got to toughen it out. But if you don't know how to manage through this is where our sponsor, BetterHelp, can actually step in and help. BetterHelp is an online customized therapy that offers online video call and even live chat with a professional therapist. So you don't even have to show your face on camera if you don't like to. And there is a broad range of expertise when it comes to BetterHelp's over 20,000 plus therapist network, giving you access to almost everything that you need that you might not have access to locally in your area. Everything's done online. All you got to do is you go to BetterHelp, you answer a questionnaire, and that way BetterHelp can assess what your needs are, and within 48 hours, you're paired with a therapist that can assess those needs. And then you just schedule your confidential video or phone call messages. Again, you can also unlimitedly message with your professional therapist, and everything you guys talk about is confidential. And the cool part is, you can also request a new therapist at any time for no extra charge. If you guys want to check out BetterHelp, you can go to betterhelp.com/mensfashion. That's betterhelp.com/mensfashion. The link's going to be down below. If you sign up through that link, you're going to get 10% off that first month. Again, if you guys want to seek professional help, I'm going to have BetterHelp linked down below. Number 4, there is a change of appetite. There's many things that can be affected when your mental health is right, and your appetite and how you eat is one of them. And the crazy part is that it can go either way, right? You can either start overeating, because a lot of times people will start to overeat when they're anxious, they have anxiety, they're depressed or sad, because eating triggers dopamine releases in your brain, and you'll start eating all the junk food, all those guilty pleasures, and just stuff yourself. Or the opposite can be true as well, where you're just not hungry at all. Either extreme should be a massive red flag that there could be something wrong mentally. Number 5, procrastinating. This is a big one. See, when you're down, when you're burnt out, when you're just tired and exhausted, you don't want to face that task at hand. Even though you need to get something done, you will lack motivation and you will start procrastinating. You will start doing everything else other than what you have to do, because every time you tackle that, it brings on that stress, that anxiety, that feeling of failure. So if you're having trouble focusing tasks on hand, trouble having that motivation, and you find yourself always procrastinating, massive red flag. Which ultimately rolls us on to number 6, and that's a change of mood. Changes of mood that are drastic, that irritability, right? Where you'll be sad or neutral and then you go just super angry and irritable. Having drastic changes of mood where you can't even pinpoint why you have these changes of mood, most of the time can be a massive red flag that you have mental health, that you could be battling with some mental health problems. And that's basically it for this week's video, boys. Those are 6 signs that if you ever experience, these could be signs that you need to seek professional help and see what's going on. And by the way, it's normal. Everybody deals with it. You're not alone. That's it for your boy. See you next time.